Hello everybody, welcome back. I am excited today because I am going to discuss a movie that I love. Before I get to this movie, let me first say James Rolfe of Cinemassacre is still underwhelming us with his Monster Madness reviews this month. What's going on? A couple days ago he reviewed Juan of the Dead. Have you seen Juan of the Dead? He said it was pretty good. Well, I've seen Juan of the Dead, and I'll tell you, every reason that James pointed out to say that it was good are the same reasons why I say it's stupid. All the references to other zombie movies make you want to watch the other zombie movies instead. The jokes are corny, the ending is senseless. On the other hand, James Rolfe is continuing to draw backlash for his plagiarism at the beginning of the month and his continued association with the wrong people. I'm hoping he will make the right decisions and changes to his channel soon. In the meantime, why complain when I can do my own horror movie reviews, right? So today I'm reviewing a movie that has horror elements. It's not really a horror movie. It has horror elements. It is not from around the world, so while James hasn't reviewed this movie yet, he's probably not going to review it this month either. But I love this movie, and I'm reviewing it today. It's The Village by M. Night Shyamalan. The trailer made you think it was a retread of Signs set in an old village, and it wasn't like that at all. As misleading as the trailer was, it still interested me in seeing it. But the bad reviews made me turn away, and I had a friend who saw the movie in theaters and told me not to see it. So years passed, I didn't see The Village, M. Night Shyamalan continued to lose fans with Lady in the Water, and I had yet to see The Sixth Sense. I had the twist spoiled for me over and over and over again, so I purposely avoided watching it. Eventually, I've decided to one day watch The Sixth Sense, and I pretended it was my second time watching it. And upon seeing it, there's so much more to it than the twist. There's a twist, but it's all about the emotion. More than the twist, the emotion. He says that in his interviews. Emotion is the key element. I already loved the emotion in Signs and the provocative story in Unbreakable, so when I saw The Sixth Sense and saw how rich in emotion the story was, and even how the story built off of the twist to provide an emotional ending, it made me realize, gee, so many people made a big deal out of the twist. It's no wonder they were confused by the emotion in M. Night Shyamalan's later movies. I should watch The Village now. Shouldn't I? Upon seeing The Village and Lady in the Water, I knew not to trust critics anymore. If I want to see the movie, I see the movie. The Village is rich and atmospheric in its storytelling of an isolated village where no one knows what awaits outside them, as mysterious creatures lurk in the woods. The Village is a love story with horror elements. Not only that, it is a brilliant love story between Lucius and Ivy. Lucius, played by Joaquin Phoenix, and Ivy, played by Bryce Dallas Howard. This movie made me admire the acting of Bryce Dallas Howard. The Village is my favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie, and it's one of my favorite movies ever. The story plays tricks on you as it starts off by showing Lucius and makes you think that Lucius is going to carry the story. I was surprised later in the story when Ivy ended up carrying it. Lucius wants to exit the village, go through the woods, and find the outside villages, but the people in charge of the village do not want him to. Later in the story, Lucius gets stabbed, making him unable to exit the village until he can recover. It soon turns out in the recovery period that his wounds are making him sick, and he can only recover with the medicine that is only available in the villages outside their own. No one is brave enough to exit through the woods, find the other villages, and retrieve that medicine, except for Ivy. Ivy is also blind, so the people in charge of the village give her the documents containing the names and notes regarding the medicine she needs, plus the money needed to pay for the medicine, and they explain to her the path that she needs to take. 2 younger men join her, but they leave shortly into the trip. Ivy, knowing this medicine will save Lucius's life, needs to maintain her safety and keep the documents safe as she crosses through the woods with the mysterious creatures awaiting. This movie is scary and intense, but what kept me hooked was the passionate love story between Lucius and Ivy. When Ivy goes on this trip, we feel her passion for him. We see a lot of movies about a man's brave journey to save the woman he loves, while this movie is about a woman's brave journey to save the man she loves. It's done with such creativity. It's too bad audiences wanted a big horror movie with a big twist and were disappointed. You have to understand the atmosphere, the motives behind the humans, the passionate love story. When you understand that, the scares become effective and the twist becomes even more effective. The score enhances the picture beyond measure. Since seeing this, I have met Bryce Dallas Howard, and I told her that I love the movie The Village. I already made a video on that, which you can view in the info cards above. I also met M. Night Shyamalan, and I made a video about that too. When I met M. Night Shyamalan, he also said that he had a miserable experience making The Last Airbender. At least he admits it, right? Also, since the movie was made, it has gained a bigger following. Many viewers who didn't like it before have revisited it and changed their minds on it. The movie does have a bigger following today. What do you think of The Village? Let me know in the comments section. Like and share if you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to me for more videos, hit the bell if you want notifications. I am creating for you. Have a great week and a great life, and always love yourself for who you are. Happy Halloween. Godspeed.